Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the Ramble. It is Monday, April 20th at 10:44 p.m. EST. Let's kick things off because it's gonna be a fun one. That was severe, heavy sarcasm. Okay, so first things first, after the Ramble last night, I stayed up and I played Tyranny for a bit. And I think maybe I checked into Tomodachi Life. I don't totally remember. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, sorry, my stuff's all jumbled. And then, as you may or may not know, at like 3:30 in the morning, I made a depression ramble because it was really bad. Here, I actually haven't checked the stats to see if anybody's watched that yet. Let's look. I doubt it, but let's take a look-see. Oh, yo, it got a view. And it, I think, let me see. Engagement. Yo, I think they watched the whole thing. Wait, was it a subscriber? Oh my god, it was. Okay, whoever you are, I'm so sorry you had to sit through that. I know I don't sound very genuine, but I'm really sorry that you had to deal with that. My apologies. I'm very sorry. Okay. So yeah, I made that at 3-something in the morning. And then I happened to find where it says in our schedule for team projects that it says everybody must attend for the last week of class. Well, the last week of class would be this week. So then I set my alarm and I went to bed at about, well, I'll say it was almost 4. And I set my alarm and I woke up at like 7-something. I did not feel very well. As when I felt dizzy, I couldn't keep my eyes open. It's not in a good state. So I sent a message to my group and was like, guys, are we coming? Like, are we going today or not? And I sent that thing, the thing I had found. And so, like, I ended up going back to sleep for like an hour. And I had received a reply at like 8:30 that said, from one of my group members, it said, sorry about the late reply. We were told by Dr. Wu, our advisor, we don't have to come, so I don't think we have to, but maybe send an email to be sure. So I said, okay. And then I sent the email that asked if we have to come this week. I haven't heard back yet. If I don't hear back to Wednesday before class, I'm not going. So then I went back to sleep. And I woke up a few more times. But the last time I woke up, it was like 11-something, and I was like 3 minutes late, 3 or 5 minutes late to class. Like, I went like virtually, so it's fine. He's still allowing us to ask questions about the final Wednesday, so Wednesday I plan on going in person, now that I'm not gonna absolutely destroy myself by going to bed at almost 4 and then waking up 7. So yes, then I got it for good, and I did my online class, and then I played Tomodachi Life. I did Animal Crossing check-in. I didn't do Animal Crossing right away, but I did do Tomodachi Life. After class, I went and got some lunch. I had the spicy buffalo pasta. Then I came back here and played some more Tomodachi Life. Then I did Animal Crossing check-in. Had some severe stomach pain. That's always fun. And then I went and got some dinner. I had a burger and mozzarella sticks because they only serve collectively they don't serve a lot of stuff. So I got that. And then I was actually going to get a sub, but I forgot to close at 5. And when I got there, they were going to, when I got to campus, they were going to close in 5 minutes, and I didn't think I could make it in time. So yeah, then I had dinner and I came back here and oh, spoiler alert, at the end of this ramble I have some more unfun stuff to talk about, so I'm saving that stuff till the end. So I'm like dancing around it. So I came back here and I did my exercise for like half an hour. And then I was exhausted, so I went and laid down on my bed. And it was 7 something, and I ended up sleeping till about 9:15. I've been awake ever since then, and I feel awful. I'm not sick. I think I've talked about this before. Like, there are days on the weekends where I'll fall asleep. Like, I'll be laying in bed and I'll fall asleep, like, at, 12 or 1, and I'll wake up, 3 hours later, and I'll just feel really That's what we're doing right now. I feel really not great. I think my body and my brain might just be exhausted or something. I don't know. Anyways, maybe I'm dehydrated. Well, I'm probably dehydrated all the time. Sorry, bestie, but I don't know. It's just hard to drink water when you're not the one telling me to do it. Oh God, I just did that. I just did that stress thing again, didn't I? I just put stress on you. Oh God. Why do I hear screaming? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's done. I don't know why people can't just act like normal people. Now that I think about it, I suppose I'm having flashes back to that one comedy special I watched where the one guy thought his friend was stupid when they met, and then it was, no, he's a 25-year-old acting like 25-year-olds. So maybe these are 20-something-year-olds acting like appropriate 21-year-olds, and I'm just weird for not acting like that. I don't know. Also, Tomodachi Life. I'm still not married. But two of my me's, Zeke and Freya, they're married, which I'm totally cool with. I'm very happy about. That's a pair that I like. Unlike Nick and Crystal, that I'm still upset about. But hey, maybe my me's next. Darn it, she was gonna be first, and I had to go and mess it up. Jesus Christ. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm lightheaded and dizzy, and this is not great. Don't do what I do, where you stay up until 4 and then force your body to be up 3 hours later and then go back to bed and then wake up again and then go back to bed and then take a really weird 2-hour power nap that makes you feel even worse. Don't do this. Maybe drink water, okay. Yeah, okay, I think you're all caught up on the daily event stuff. I think. Also, I'm checking my hair like a maniac because I'm trying that thing where, you don't wash your hair constantly. And I'm worried that, it looks greasy, but I can't tell. So then I'm, trying to feel it if it feels greasy, and I still can't tell. So I'm just gonna hope it doesn't look disgusting. And I would ask people, if I go to Earth History tomorrow, I would ask Nick and be like, yo, does my hair look great? But I feel like it'd be really weird to ask. So I don't know. Anyway, now the unfun stuff. When I was driving from lunch and to dinner, I was really lost in thought, and it's come to my conclusion that I am a walking contradiction and a terrible person, and I hate it. Because on the one hand, I don't want to interact with people ever. On the other hand, I want friends, and I want to fall in love, and I want to have a happy relationship, but at the same time, I don't want to interact with people, and or I don't like people typically. Like, just their existence irritates me unless I like the person. But at the same time, if given the option, I want to take all the suffering and pain from everybody else and just dump it onto me. That way nobody else has to suffer and only I do. But at the same time, you can make the argument that I just think I deserve to suffer. I don't know. I feel like those are two more... that's another contradiction. Or like... Oh, there was another one. It was like those were the two like immediate ones. I mean, like, this kind of ties into the first one. Like, I want friends and whatnot, but like I refuse to make an effort of any kind. Maybe that's not a contradiction. That's just called being difficult. Like I don't know. I feel like I had more of my head's all still really weird. Come on, brain, work with me here. I don't think it's working with me. This is great. Okay. Well, since my thought process that I was gonna go on like a whole spiel is not working. Like I was gonna list all these different ones that I felt like were contradictions. I want to present as a female, and I know that I am a female, and I'm trans and whatever, but at the same time, I'm too filled with fear to do it or do anything about it, and I feel like I'm failing horrendously at the one thing I want to be, and that's not a contradiction. That's just called I'm sad. Good job, Joe. All in all, in conclusion, this was gonna end in something like I'm a mess, and I feel like I'm an awful human for like feeling this such a strong dislike for most human beings, but at the same time, wanting to. I'm gonna pause again 1 sec. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I can't even ramble properly without having to stop. Really living up to my self-given description of like a failure as a human. Oh God. Okay. Can we tell the medicine's totally working? Can we tell? No, it's not. Yeah, so good news is though, through all of this, I don't feel stabby at the moment. But I don't feel any better since this morning. I just feel like I'm a contradiction, and because, I both want friends and loved ones or whatever, but I also don't want to deal with people at all. I want to be around the people I care about, but I also want to, make myself be as alone as possible, because I feel like I'm such a burden on everyone. I don't like people at all, but I want to take away all the pain and suffering from everyone and just dump it onto me. But like I said, that could just be a thing that I think I deserve to suffer. Maybe it's both. I don't know. And also I feel like I fail at everything. Life, transitioning. I know she'd say otherwise, but I feel like I failed my best friend. I feel like I failed her, and I feel like I said, I know she'd say otherwise. So if you're hearing this, I know that you're disagreeing with me, and that I have reason to believe you. I feel like I failed her, and I feel like everything that has happened right now is my fault. And I'm sure somebody will be like, I'm sure somebody would tell me and be like, how full of yourself are you that you think everything is your fault? To that I say, I don't know. I don't mean it in that way. I feel like I've caused all of this. Okay, not everything. I feel like I've caused anything bad that has come of it. Let's rephrase that. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know if it does though. As we've said, my brain is kind of not working right now. I mean, the brief little pause did help me get things in order, but it was still not great. But I'm gonna end things here. So, as always, if you liked what you're listening to, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. Link for that's in the description below. As always, don't forget, your support means the world to me, and I love you all, but most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else and anything else in the entire world. I can't wait till I get to talk to her and hang out with her. Dang it, I was gonna think of a thing. You know what? This is technically with her. I can't wait until my Sharky, aka Sharky, and her Sharky, aka Hidalgo, get to meet, assuming he's still around. If he's not, that'd be really sad, but who knows? It's been a minute. Maybe something bad has happened. But, if one day they want to celebrate, well, at least Sharky still wants to. He wanted to celebrate Shark Week with him. He thought it'd be fun. I'm sure to everybody but her, that makes 0 sense. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. Hopefully, I'll be in better. Hopefully, A, I'll be in better spirits, and B, I won't feel miserable. Not like miserable like sadness. That's why I'm at better spirits. Hopefully I'll feel better than I do this very second. So until tomorrow, bye.